So hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today in this video we are going to discuss this amazing question, right? X raised to 8 equal to 2x minus 1 raised to 4. So pay attention throughout the video, and this is going to be very interesting video and you will learn a lot from this video, right? So pay attention throughout the video. So now first question is, how do we proceed? How do we solve this kind of big equation, right? One side I have x raised to 8 and another side I have 2x minus 1 raised to 4. So this is like big powers, right? Normally we used to solve equation which is x raised to 2, x raised to 3, x raised to 4 power, right? Maximum 5. But here I have x raised to 8. So how do we proceed in this kind of equation? So first of all, if you pay attention, both the side I have even power, right? X raised to 8 and 2x minus 1 raised to 4. So I hope you know this, that if I have a square equal to b square, then I have two equations, means I have two solutions, right? A equal to b and a equal to minus b. So we are going to convert this whole equation into a square and b square, right? So first of all, if I write here that a square equal to b square, which means I can write a square minus b square equal to 0, right? Same way, if I talk about this equation, then a plus b into a minus b equal to 0, right? So same way I will convert this equation into this kind of forms. So what is the question? X raised to 8 equal to 2x minus 1 raised to 4, right? So now if I bring this term left hand side, then what will happen? X raised to 8 minus 2x minus 1 raised to 4 equal to 0, right? So now if I convert this into a square and b square, which means I can write this x raised to 8 as x raised to 4 whole square minus this term 2x minus 1 square whole square, which is equal to 0, right? So from this part I can write that x raised to 4 plus 2x minus 1 whole square into x raised to 4 minus 2x minus 1 whole square, which is equal to 0, right? So if you pay attention here, this term cannot be equal to 0. Why? Because here I have x raised to 4, which is going to be always positive, and 2x minus 1 whole square, this is also going to be always positive, and in between I have plus sign. So this whole term is always going to be positive, and this cannot be equal to 0, which means I have to solve only this term. And pay attention, I can also solve this equation, but I won't get real value, right? I will get complex answer for this equation, which we are going to find out later in this video. But first of all, let me focus on real value. By solving this equation, I will get real value for x, right? So main question is, how do we solve this equation? X raised to 4 minus 2x minus 1 whole square equal to 0, right? So again, I can write this x raised to 4 as x square whole square and 2x minus 1 square as it is. So again, according to this part, I can write this as x square plus 2x minus 1, right? And x square minus 2x, and if you open this term, then you will get minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0, right? So if I rewrite this equation, x square plus 2x minus 1, and I can write x square minus 2x plus 1 as x minus 1 whole square, which is equal to 0, right? So whenever you solve this equation by minus b plus or minus 100 b square minus 4ac divided by 2a formula, you will get x equal to minus b, which is minus 2, plus or minus b square minus 4ac, which means 4, minus minus plus. So it will become, if you solve this equation, then you will get 8 under root 8, but you can also write under root 8 as 2 root 2 divided by 2. So you will get x equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 2. So to answer minus 1 minus root 2 and minus 1 plus root 2 from this equation. If you talk about this equation, then you will get only one value, x equal to 1, right? So these both are real value, which you got from solving this equation, and this is the only real solution for this equation. But as I said, if I solve this equation, then I will also get complex answer also. So we are going to discuss about how we will get complex answer by solving this equation, and this part is going to be very interesting, right? So pay attention throughout the video, right? And from this part, increase your attention little bit, right? So now let me talk about this equation. X raised to 4, if I write here, plus 2x minus 1 whole square equal to 0. So if you pay attention here I have perfect square, right? Here x4 and 2x minus 1 whole square. So again, if I write x4, if I take this term right hand side, it will become minus 2x minus 1 whole square, right? So if you square root both the sides, then you will get x square equal to plus or minus 2x minus 1 iota, right? I hope you got why I have written iota, because this is under root, this is minus sign, and if I write this under root, you will get under root minus 1 equal to iota, right? And whenever we take square root, then we will write plus or minus both the sign. And now you can say here I have x square, so this value is always going to be positive, so I cannot write negative. So x square is always equal to 2x minus 1 into iota, right? I hope you got this much. So now we can proceed further. Here I have x square. If I multiply iota with both of these terms, then 2x iota minus iota, right? Now again I can take 2x iota left hand side, and x square minus 2ix equal to minus iota. Now pay attention here. Here I have minus iota, and here I have x square minus 2 iota x, right? So if I want to write this as a perfect square, then I can add x square minus 2 iota x both the side. If I add plus iota square minus iota plus iota square, right? I have add both the side plus iota square. So what will happen? I can write this as x minus iota whole square, which will be equal to minus 1 minus iota. Why? Because value of iota square equal to minus 1 and minus iota as it is, right? If I write here, then you will get clear answer. X minus iota square equal to minus 1 minus iota. So what will the value of x minus iota? This will be equal to under root minus 1 minus iota. Now this part is going to be very interesting, right? Because I have to convert this whole form into complex form. It is already in complex form, but if I want to write down in the form of r into e raised to iota theta, then I can easily get the value for x, right? So how do we write minus 1 minus iota? I hope you got this graph, you understand this graph, real axis, imaginary axis, right? Minus iota, which means here minus 1, and this will be equal to here minus 1. So you can say that value of this r, right, it will be equal to 1 1, so it will become root 2, right? So I can easily write root 2 into e raised to iota pi 5 pi by 4, which will be our argument, right? Here pi plus this part, right? So it will become 5 pi by 4. So now if I want to find out the only value of x minus iota, then it will be equal to plus or minus 2 raised to 4, and it will become e raised to iota 5 pi by 8, right? So you can also write value of x equal to iota plus or minus 2 raised to 1 by 4 into iota 5 pi by 8. This is our complex answer, right? So I hope you got it. As I said, this is very interesting video, right? You will get learn a lot from this video, and very conceptual question. So as I said, if you have any query, any doubt, then you obviously comment me in the comment box anytime, right? And thank you so much for watching this video.